This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Sooners will kick this away to get us going. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Here's the second down play. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
We stop it at the 49, and that'll be a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They'll run it from the gun. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. I love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Fighting off the defender. 7th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw. It's Randall. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be...
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense comes out for their first possession today. You got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Reception hits about 7 yards with 4th down coming up here. And the Sooners will have to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage seemed able to... Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Close to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. 1st and 10 play coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Breaks into the clear. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Back to throw. It's Randall. Catch made on the sidelines. They'll move the sticks. It's a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Checks this down to the running back. And they'll get him down that time.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That's a fly to the wideout. Downfield shot. Falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, man, that one's on me, and come right back to you.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. The Aggies are in the red zone. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Tries to get it to the running back. Caught near the goal line. It's a solid game to pick up the 1st down on what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pass caught, can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner is brought down. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team gets the... And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
Here we go, here we go.
He gets loose. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Randall. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. They come up with that.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. A play action, looking to throw. Lucky for the junior quarterback, that didn't get picked off. You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit out of the field. Makes it look easy.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the cover. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. The Sooners will have to punt this one away. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Randall. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
He makes the grab. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down now. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The returner is brought down. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The timeout is called. They talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They lose 3 in that place, and now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds his man. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking downfield. It's Murphy. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something.
20.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the single back takes the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Scanning the field, it's Randall. Took contact on the throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle. First half of play. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's a draw play. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. They call the counter run here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the... And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman, to go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage here. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Back to pass. It's Randall. Gets made on the out route.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking to throw again. They can't connect.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Toss play to the outside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Breaks an open space. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Murphy. Looking for 6. Oh, he cannot hold on to the end zone. Missed opportunity there in the red zone. Sets up a 3rd down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage.
18. And your Texas A&M Aggies will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. DHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And the back now goes in motion. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense now facing a 3rd and long on the 26. Now we'll avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. It's Murphy. Receiver makes the grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that. So far, 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Quick catch over the middle. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. Quarterback keeps the football. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. A quick juke. Some hard running there through a tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Looks right for a quick completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On this drive, they're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but it's 3rd down and 9 here. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. 1st and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Back to pass. It's Randall. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a quick grab.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete to end the drive. Over on downs here in the late stages of this game. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Working clock with the ground game. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Ball handed to the running back. And that run produces a decent gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. And they will try out the field goal team here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And that miss keeps it a 5-point lead.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends and... The inside handoff. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. Gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air, it's Randall. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It'll be third and long. Gonna look downfield again. Pressure coming. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They needed a bunch on fourth down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like fourth and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of the play will stand. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggie.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting the drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance.
The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Randall. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the right. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown in the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. This guy is a daring punt return. To throw, it's Randall. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They're working that left side.
Complete to the wideout. No gain on the play. 4th down coming up.
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his...
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looking for a man. It's Randall. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Grabs it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He lets it fly. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
You just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. He's looking deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Kick is in the air. He'll get it up to about the 44. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Makes the grab on the left. Discards him with the stiff arm. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't hold on, he had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. On 2nd and 10, a full wideout set, trips right. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Hauls it in. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Go into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Utah has the lead. They're up by 7 over Texas State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's in open space downfield. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys, already.
Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking downfield, it's Randall. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Grinding and pushing his way, and man, he got behind his pads, but they get him stopped just inches away from the goal line. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 30. Sneaks it in.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the run, fires downfield. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete to the left. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Tries to. Back to throw, it's Randall. It's complete on the right side.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Aggies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Trying play action. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it, the deep through his fingers. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. He'll pull it on the read. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback on the keeper. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. They'll try to run for it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He will signal for the fair catch. Back to pass, it's Randall. Going deep. Snags it inside the 20. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught. Is that... will take the touchdown off the board. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Line getting set on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Under fire. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Let's go. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Tackle is made.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like...
Hauls it in the first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggie! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my... been through these rivalry games. You know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Off play action. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Punt is on its way. Looks it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 40. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Dropping back, it's Randall. He's going to fire deep. So close to a huge gain there, but he makes the catch out of bounds. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Aggie.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play with it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was...
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Let's go. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the air on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They're working that left side. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Got his man quickly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabs it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. And the physical play there. Incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs...
Looking for the end zone, and they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Tosses it incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He's got him this time. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've showed you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Quick strike complete. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. New set of downs after the completion. wants to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the fourth quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep.
A shot toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up third.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. You sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man, and 21 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on last year's national champion, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Randall. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost to throw again. On target. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, they're after him! And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
And this offense put together a pretty good drive, man, but man, did they stall out. 3 straight incompletions, trying to find something that would work, but this defense, they stood up after giving up some yards and really finished this drive well.
Dropping back, it's Randall. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Wants to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return. return, but what a play to get the football back. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Randall. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. To the air on 1st down. It's complete. And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Aggie! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. It's a draw. Tying it on! Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Running the ball's in the Aggies' DNA. I mean, that dates back to the Junction Boys.
It's the physicality. They find those guys up front that can make hold.
Run to the right. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
Well, you got to give this offense a lot of credit because they've been really physical. They've been doing a nice job running the football on this drive, getting themselves into this position, 3rd down in the red zone. They've got a 4-point lead. Obviously, a huge 3rd down here, but even if they don't get it, they can kick the field goal, make this a 7-point game. Obviously.
Touchdown, Aggie! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Randall. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They just keep firing. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between...
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Shoots it to the left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking to throw, it's Randall. Here's the pressure. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Fakes the grab. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
The Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on third. Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, this guy is one of the best receivers in college football, and the defense knows it too, right? They've been watching film, and that time on third down, they had him double covered. That's a big reason why that ball fell incomplete.
And the Aggies buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Quick handoff. Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Randall. Throws to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
He gets a block. He'll be guided out of... So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for a deep man. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. Touchdown, Aggies. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw. It's Randall. Going downfield for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Aggies. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead, nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight, the score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 11 over Stanford. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. Swings it out to his running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. He wants a big play here late. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on second down. To the air, it's Yang. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They'd love to pick up this third down. Fresh set with first and goal. Wants to throw on third. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on last year's national champion, the Texas A&M Aggies. Running back searching for a hole. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's got him. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Getting our first look of, and they block it. And after all of that, they'll take over inside their own 30-yard line. The Rebels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely. He'll do it himself. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. Going to try to get it himself. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Randall. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the left. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. A&M comes back out with another first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. He'll take a shot. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Really nice job that time by the quarterback, getting that passing touchdown. You know that's going to really help the confidence of not just him, but his play caller and teammates as well, knowing, hey, we can have success in this game airing it out.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sidelines. To the air, it's Randall. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The running back has it. Got the first down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. So now it's second and long. Here comes the option. The pitch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead. Has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, that looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The number one goal was to win the conference, and they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win today.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking for a man, it's Randall. Firing to the right, complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. After getting nothing, would they try to throw it again on 3rd and 1? Handoff to the fullback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies.
I love fullbacks. They do such a good job. They're so unselfish, and I love when you throw them the bone near the goal line. Everybody knows it's coming. All the beef in the game. Give him the football. He does the rest. Reward the big fella for all his hard work.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going for it all. Makes a catch at the 20. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Randall. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. The throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to sling it on second down. Release to the back. Touchdown, Aggie! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. From the gun, the ground game. Picks up the first down, still moving. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. Wants to throw on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks the tackle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Rebels will call on their punt team. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Here we go. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Randall. He lets one fly deep. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggie. And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. Video evidence, and the officials will change the call. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they get nothing. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Woodhead. He's going to be stopped. Line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Montgomery. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Montgomery. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Algier. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice Eccles crowd is restless. They just themselves yet today. They're up by 4 over Oregon. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? It's a fumble on the play. defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its lap.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kick. At the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Randall. Plucks it out of the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Finds his tight end. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Really nice run there. You've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he is looking really good.
Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Texas A&M looking to convert on 4th here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, he's still on his feet. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability, that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such...
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a... Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but...
Got some momentum to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Sneak gets it done. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about...
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Pulls and fires complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Gets it out quickly. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Aggies. And the punishment has been extended. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Randall. Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there.
After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. And we know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.